Welcome to the channel. In a recent video, we provided you a step-by-step guide on how to implement a low battery automation that sent you a notification to your Home Assistant companion app on a specified day of the week if a battery-powered device dropped below a user-defined threshold. Link in the pop-up above. This is an amazingly useful automation that should save you having devices drop off your network because the battery dies. This was very well received by the community, but some of you have pointed out that there is an alternative to this with a new HACS integration that was introduced in September 2023 called Battery Notes. In this video, we'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to implement the Battery Notes integration and provide you a dashboard that uses the new entities stored. Now, if you already have implemented Battery Notification Blueprint and want to know if this integration is superior or just a different way of doing the same thing, then jump to the Roundup using the timestamps and find out. So let's charge those batteries and dive on in. As mentioned, this comes from the Home Assistant Community Store, or HACS as it's known. If you don't have HACS already installed, then hit the pop-up in the top right of your screen and come back when installed. Now, before we start the installation process, we need to make sure that our configuration will not prevent Home Assistant from restarting. Navigate to Developer Tools. Check your configuration. Make sure that the configuration will not prevent Home Assistant from restarting. If there is an issue identified, you'll need to resolve these before proceeding. If everything looks fine, then proceed to the remainder of the installation process. Press the link in the description for the Battery Notes integration. Validate the URL is your instance of Home Assistant and amend if required using the pencil to the right of the URL. Press the Open link. Now press the blue download button in the bottom right-hand corner. Confirm the download by pressing the download button. You should notice that a notification has appeared on the settings menu. Navigate to the settings menu, select the one repair and press submit. Now press finish. You'll notice the connection has been lost. Your Home Assistant will now restart, hence why we needed to make sure that the Home Assistant configuration would not prevent it from restarting. Once your Home Assistant returns, navigate to Settings, Devices and Services, press the blue button in the bottom right-hand corner for Add Integration. Search for and select Battery Notes. You'll be presented with a configuration screen for devices and names. In my testing, you need to enter at least one battery for the integration to be installed. Use the drop-down and select one device. Optionally, you can give the device a name or leave blank and it will pick up on the device's name. Now press Next. You'll be presented with a second window specific to that device. This will show the battery type used, in my case AAA batteries, the quantity of batteries and the battery threshold. The threshold is the percentage at which the action will be triggered. Set this as required. I personally use 25%. The battery type is drawn from an online library of batteries used for devices. This is updated online every 24 hours. However, if no battery type is listed, you can enter the battery type, or rechargeable type, or fixed, depending on your type. The next section is for advanced use, where devices that do not have a typical battery type or are inaccurate, but still have a level of charge, such as a string, a boolean, or a voltage. I don't have any such batteries that I can demonstrate this on, but I'll put a link in the description to some templates that you can utilize. Now press Submit. Optionally, place the device in an area, in my case the dining room, and press Finish. You should now see that Home Assistant has discovered a lot of new devices that need to be configured in Battery Notes. But before we do this, we need to make one further change, and this will be to your configuration.yaml file. To do this, we'll need an editor. There are two commonly used editors in Home Assistant. My preference is Studio Code Server with its advanced features. If you don't have Studio Code Server loaded and would like to install it, then follow the link in the pop-up above, and once installed, come back to this video. Open Studio Code Server in the navigation menu to the left. Select your configuration.yaml file and insert the following code. This will be available in the description below. Now navigate back to Developer Tools, check your configuration and restart, and confirm with Restart again. Once Home Assistant comes back, you have completed the installation of Battery Notes. Navigate into Settings, Devices and Services. You will see all of the battery devices that were discovered. We can now configure each of these Battery Note devices. You can now systematically run through each configuration and provide the same information as you did for the first device. Scroll down and select Devices under the Battery Notes. The firmware update notification is provided by the protocol. So in this case, ZHA and shows the firmware is up to date. In the Diagnostics section, it shows the battery percentage. The battery last replaced works in conjunction with the battery replaced entity. The battery replace will show unknown until the battery replace button is pressed, at which time it will show the time that has elapsed since the battery replace button was pressed. The battery low has a value of normal or low. This uses the threshold you set for the device battery to determine the value. Note that if you don't use a threshold, then 10% is used as a global variable, although this can be changed in the configuration from V2 of the integration. The battery type is the type of battery that is used in the device, and as stated, is drawn from an online library of batteries for devices, which is updated every 24 hours. The Battery Plus is the battery entity on steroids. Basically, this lists off all the standard battery information plus all the additional entities stored by Battery Notes, allowing you to view these and use these in dashboards. This is a new integration with new development happening on a day-by-day basis, and the developer, Andrew Jackson, aka CodeChimp, thanks Andrew for this great integration, link in the description, is doing an amazing job. I'm not going to go into the more advanced features and instead focus on providing a dashboard view of your batteries with all the additional information available. But I'll also give you a link in the description where you can find out the hot topic of Battery Notes' latest developments, including automations, so you can follow and incorporate if required. For this dashboard, we're going to use two additional custom cards that we'll need to install. These are the auto entities and the config template card. If you have these already installed, then obviously skip over this section. Navigate to HACS in the left-hand menu. Search for and select Auto-Entities. Press the blue download button in the bottom right-hand corner. Confirm with download. Now reload your browser. For the config template card, navigate to HACS. Search for and select Config Template Card. Press the blue download button in the bottom right-hand corner and confirm with download. Now reload your browser. Navigate to a dashboard you wish to place your card on. Press the pencil in the top right-hand corner. Press the Add Card in the bottom right-hand corner. Search for and select Manual. Delete the code that is already there. Copy the code from the description below and paste into the code section. You should now see a preview of the card. Press Save in the bottom right-hand corner. Now press the Done button and you are done. A color-coded, sorted by percentage by your batteries displaying on your dashboard. Now for some reason this card is supposed to show the battery types if it found a match, but for me this is not working. If you can see why, then please let me know in the comments below. The Battery Note integration is a great tool for keeping track of your battery's power and providing you this information in a dashboard. And there is an option to alert you through a notification that you can find in the forums, but I'll leave you to investigate that. Is this any better than the blueprint method I did the video on recently? Well, yes and no. The blueprint approach is simple to implement, achieves the outcome very quickly and is reliable. The battery notification integration is new, holds a wealth of information and can achieve the same as the blueprint approach and promises so much more. However, it's more technical to install. The documentation, although good, still needs to be driven down to the average user, as HomeAssistant increases its user base by 90,000 in the last 6 months and continues to accelerate. Links in the description to the analytics. And as such, there are a lot of new users that don't have this level of technical abilities. My advice, if you have followed along with the video and have it working, then go and check the community sites and what is available. Otherwise, watch this space and I'm sure we will be revisiting this integration in the future. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see similar content, then consider subscribing and hitting that bell. Also, consider a super thanks or buy me a coffee. Every coffee helps us promote more content. Until the next one, keep those batteries charged.